What's up, everyone? We're doing full gameplay here for Yasuo, and it's kind of low elo. I think this is one of the Smurf accounts that's like in Plat or Emerald, so like we're basically kind of there. But the whole gist of the video is to help you guys to peruse or use Yasuo, excuse me, in this meta, and to basically learn how to use him to climb. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about just positioning. So in general, you want to kind of run towards the river as the game starts. Don't be the person to AFK. The reason for that is because, so we see the Ahri actually. If you can, obviously without risking your life or taking a bunch of damage to do so, I like to try to get a ward on Raptors generally. That way it just gives you the necessary vision you need. You kind of give up lane a little bit if you wait a little longer, which I don't mind doing. And the reason for that is just because I don't like to get basically poked out. Or is Ahri in this bush? No. Okay, weird. She was hovering this area. Now, so I like to get that vision. Now we know exactly where Viego's going to start. And with this too, I actually like to start E into range matchups. Okay, so she used her ability here. So it's actually free for us to go in. We're going to stack an extra E. Just get the poke out. She hasn't popped my passive shield, which is good. So I just kind of dash out. If we lose a couple minions, it's really not a big deal. That extra poke is extremely vital. And see, Ahri's making a big mistake. Anytime she uses an ability, we go in. Oh, I cancel an auto, which is my grasp proc, by the way. A little bad, but it is what it is. But we just keep poking out with the E's. She doesn't have charm yet. Having the information is important. We're just going to keep stacking E's here. And I want to kind of keep the grasp proc alive. Go in for an EQ. Easy out. Just keeping a track of her abilities. So she has her E. Just gonna throw that out there. Get the grasp proc real quick. Get the dash. Looks like our bot lane's struggling a bit, but you know what? That's okay. We'll probably do a dive here. If I hit that, I actually flash in. Okay. If I die, it's a good trade. The reason is because we lose the tower anyways. Or she loses some minions to tower here. So she'll have to... Oh, she has Ignite. Oh my gosh. So most mid laners have TP. I didn't even look at her summoners because I'm an idiot. And what we're going to do is most people actually like to buy the recurve bows. But I think right now what the best thing to do on Yasuo is just get as many daggers as you can. I don't think that the bow really is that great. You only get 15% attack speed, but with 3 of these daggers, I am getting 30% attack speed. That is very, very nice to have. 2 of these will go into the boots, and then 1 of these will go into board. So I think just rushing straight 3 daggers is so much better. 250 is actually really, really cheap. Alright, gonna try to get a little bit of scariness out there. Gonna win all that real quick. Ah, we really take a tower shot for that. Unlucky. I'll pop a pot early. It's fine. Miscalculated tower range there. No biggie. But just keeping the poke up. We saw Viego died bot a little bit ago, so I assume he's going to be up on his top side. Okay, just dodging the charm. Kind of waiting that out since I don't have wind wall. A little risky to take those without having wind wall, but if you feel like you have the confidence. I had the grass proc coming up. Ooh, she dodged that. I want to punish her for going for that cannon. She has it back up. We take another tower shot for real. Okay, she actually popped my she does have flash from what I know. She burned her flash. Easy. Easy kill. We messed up a little bit there. I took another tower shot. I had a weird feeling I was in tower range, but you know, Yasuo aggro things, right? Yeah, but I really should understand tower ranges a little better. But anyways, good trades. We're going to go back, get our boots. The reason I'm not going to go for grass procs here is because I just don't have enough minions. We don't know where Viego is. Oh, he's actually bot lane. But we didn't know at the time. At least when I was resetting there. We don't have enough to get a longsword. So I like to generally with 300, just to split it, I'll just get a refillable and a control ward. So it looks like Viego's been camping bot a little bit, which is fine for us. We will inevitably carry since we're not getting focused. And that's important. That's why vision is so important. We see that he's bot lane. So I can actually hold my vision. If I want, I like to generally put a pink ward here in this bush. Just because it allows you to hold it easier, if that makes sense.
People keep running into my way.
There we just win all the charm. Very nice. So the whole point of holding my wards right now is okay, we see Viego, he popped that by the way. We just don't need to waste our regular ward and then to put I gotta go help him. And we like to put the ward there just because it can spot out. Generally. He's gonna run away. Generally spots out quite a bit, and again, being able to hold that pink, you don't lose it, is very important. Alright, she's got level 6. I was really hoping to kill her before she hit 6. Okay. Go and help out. We're actually gonna put the ward here real quick. Or not. Okay, we're getting some attention here. Not ulting is really dumb. Killer. And it's just, see, like, mistakes like this are so punishable in lower elo. There's no reason Ahri doesn't try to R there. And if you just R, generally what I like to do is you can hold the EQ just by Eing onto people if they assume you're going to Q right afterwards. Like, Ahri should have just dashed preemptively, and I could have held Q. But I feel like generally people just don't really do that as much. Especially in certain tiers, like even in honestly high elo diamond players and like masters players, I don't see them doing that either. So, anyways, we're gonna put the pink down here real quick. We have another ward coming up, most likely because Viego has been hovering bot lane for so long, he's gonna be top. So we're gonna put this pink here. If you really wanted to, you can actually put a pink up in the bush.
Just for you.
We're gonna poke her out a little bit. Can if I don't miss everything. There he is, yep. Let me see if I can actually stop him. I'm in a really, really strong spot. We're going to ward that. We're going to go up and see if we can stop Viego here. Oh, he missed. If he hit that, yep. Kill all day, every day. No, she doesn't have a knockout. That's okay. Good poke, actually. Very nice. I got the air blade there. I don't know. Felt like I did, but at this point, I kind of just eating out of instinct. So who knows? We're gonna keep pushing. Ahri's dead. No TP. Viego's top, and he's really not much of a threat right now. Gonna push in one more wave, and we actually can get this plate. Perfect. Wonderful. So we get the extra plate. We're sitting on 2k. Gonna back. Should get everything, and then I'll just end up TPing in because we have a weak wave that Ahri can just end up killing real quick. Don't want to lose out on any XP. We should be able to buy everything. Still got our pink ward here. Again, with Viego being top lane for so long, he's most likely going to rotate to bot lane. Normally, if I was behind, I would try freezing. But I kind of want to try to make an impact on the map. So let's go bot lane here. Leona is going to over chase, which is actually really good for us. No, they're going to reset. Okay, that's fine. I do want to try to make an impact. Like, this is where generally people will ask me the question all the time, like, how do you carry? My team's feeding, aka bot lane. Best thing to do is to just look to make an impact somewhere. But it really just depends on your teammates too. Like, don't overforce. Like, if you're walking into blind vision, maybe the enemy jungler is like really fed or something. Like, don't overforce it. That could actually cause a lot of issues too, because you'll start losing your lead. But if you find an opportunity to come and gank, then go for it. I like to generally try to push waves if I'm ahead, and there's stuff to do around the map. So I don't want to just keep getting vision of the bot lane. Scuttles up. Here we go. Could be a fight. And this is the unfortunate. You just throw R here, right? Very nice. All that, anyways. I think no. She got hit by it. Oh well. Don't know why. It was just a little instinctive of me. Read through that real quick.
I will follow this path until the end.
And look at that. We come back to lane. We had an impact. Don't lose any. Okay, well, if I'm... if I'm trolling, we lose minions. But generally, I would not have lost minions if I didn't have old man hands.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Viego, I actually don't know where he would be at this point. I'm assuming with Dragon coming up in 45 seconds. Wait, that hits me? Nah. Just keep trying to make an impact on the Ahri over here.
An ally has been slain.
We can 2v1. We want these fights. Oh, if I'm not trolling and miss my Q like a moron. So it looked like he was actually heading towards top side afterwards. I should have ulted that. Doesn't have one wall. I'll help you in a second. Perfect. I just really was pressuring for the plate. Good work bot lane. We have Bork, so I can kind of try to reset whenever I want, but I do want to wait until after Dragon is done. We have the life steal to keep sustaining. Oh, wait a minute. Thought I airbladed that. But I trolled. Should have airbladed for sure there. We'll push in one more wave. I can actually most likely end up getting this tower because Ahri is not resetting. We're still no. Unlucky. Misplayed. Should have flashed the charm there. Unlucky. I thought the air blade. In my head, sometimes I just preemptively do things. I was like, oh, the air blade kills are there for sure. Was just barely there. Now, the debate is, do you get the Stride Breaker or do you get Shield Bow? And I think that depending on your build, depending on how fed you are, you can go kind of one or the other. I think that with Grasp, before 14.19 comes around, you're most likely going to go based on your runes. So you can go Stride Breaker based on having Grasp, or you can go Shield Bow based on having Lethal Tempo. Now, I went with Grasp this game, and the reason for that is because in poke lanes, I like Grasp a little bit more as of right now. But in dueling matchups, I will take Lethal Tempo. But the reason I'm going to go Shield Bow here is because I feel strong. I want the extra crit, I want the extra damage, and I actually don't think Ahri poses too much of a threat. So a lot of times, too, when I go Grasp, I might take it into like an Assassin champion where I'm like, okay, I actually want the HP way more than I want the crit and the damage. Like, the shield is nice even into Assassins, but sometimes I don't think it's enough. Having the slow, having the HP, it just feels extremely valuable, so it really just depends too. But I am a big fan of going Shield Bow second right now. And especially with the upcoming changes, I think Shield Bow is going to have a lot more value. Alright, we're going to go here. Kill this guy real quick. Or not. Maybe dead. If you push that wave in, we'll be good. Ahri's not really much of a threat here. Dead. Charm. Not as much of a threat. He's all there. I need Mundo to tank, actually. Ah, unlucky. Mr. Charm again. Finger was literally hovering wind wall there. And again, it just goes to show you really don't have to do anything too fancy. Oh, unlucky. Didn't think I was in tower range. But yeah, you don't really have to do anything too fancy. Like, I don't need to, like, Keyblade her to kill her all the time. Like, if I just have the ability to poke her out and just, again, push an advantage, then... Oh, but I might go fancy for you guys. What do you... Okay, but like, why? Why are we staying there, Ari? I don't understand. There's actually zero reason for us to stay. But people are so afraid of losing waves, and that's something that should really be taken advantage of more. People are so afraid. It doesn't matter what elo you're in. People are so scared of losing waves. Okay, grab the wave, and we're just gonna see if there's anything in the jungle for us to take. So Viego's bot lane. Let's help out with this real quick. We'll give it to her. Don't need to funnel too much gold into myself. I can kill him mid real quick. Side should be good enough to take that. Nah, he's too fast. He's got Swifties, right? Yep. Or not. You're good. We're sitting on 3k. We should have really reset a while ago, but we reset now, right before Dragon. Right before an important objective. And then now you can get Stride Breaker if you want, which I am going to do. Oh, he took my pink. Okay, actually, with him taking my pink ward, I actually want to grab another pink ward real quick. Once we grab this pink ward, we will be in a good spot. I'm going to save teleport. I'm hovering down here. Oh, I actually missed that like an idiot. Thank you. I should not have EQ'd. I should have just E and then Q'd, but I EQ'd and that actually cost me the kill. That's so great. I'm not gonna lie, that is an unexpected surprise that I'm very unfortunate to have been basically participated in. Swifties just make you so fast, and he ran down while I EQ'd up, so it was just inevitable. Good TP though, but yeah, having TP there, this is why I think TP mid is so much more effective than Ignite. Because when you're in a situation like this Ari, you have Ignite, even if you get a kill or two in lane, I don't think it really matters all that much. I think TP has too much value. I wouldn't have been able to make that play otherwise. Being able to go back into lane after getting such massive advantages, like TP has too much value in my opinion right now for anybody to not go. So if you're not comfortable with it, try playing some norms games, start using it, start looking at the mini map and like forcing yourself to like figure out how to use it. Figure she was just gonna R out. Sidestep the charm. Biggie.
Nothing serious.
Now we're gonna kind of keep pushing our advantage. Baron is coming up. So we don't have TP, but there's a couple things we could do here. We're in such a strong spot that we can either one, group with our team, or mess with them a little bit. Oh my god, that arrow is disgusting. Not needed, but I mean, it worked out. So, or we can keep splitting. So what basically both options do is if you feel like your team are struggling, they can't win 4v4s or even like 3v4s, right? Then you can group with them and help them, I guess like kind of in this case. Or if you decide to split, you can bring a couple of people to pressure you. It really just depends. I don't love our team fight. That's kind of why I'm splitting a little bit, but we're gonna help this out.
Honor is in the heart.
Oh, I should have maybe pushed just bot lane. Fight was over, unfortunately. Let's go this way. I want to go for Viego. I don't want to escape from. Is there a thing here? Ah, no, that's so unfortunate.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Justice. That's a pretty word.
I don't think I catch up to him. He's just gonna E again. This is a wild goose chase. This is fun. Oh, Sedge, if you are. Knock him up, knock him up. Knock him up, Sedge. Thank you. Big. Okay, now we have TP back up. I'm kind of just going to push bot, I think. You don't really have to force anything. We're in such a strong position. We honestly probably just could end. But I'll actually go bot lane. Try to teleport. They're just going to be annoying, as people always are. Find that a little aggressive from the Jhin. Like, you just don't need to do that. Generally, people make so many mistakes like that. You know, you just gotta cap on it. We will actually go Infinity Edge here. Generally, I'm not a big fan of going IE, but when you are ahead, there is definitely a case to be made for going Infinity Edge because it just allows you to continue to snowball your lead. So it's really just dependent on the ward. It's really just dependent on what you need. If you want to go Death Dance, GA, anything along those lines, go for it. I do just think that IE here is good because we're so ahead. If I just, you know, keep playing with my lead and we have the damage to keep playing with that lead, and by all means, right? Keep banging away at them with your big sword. Yeah, let's get the soul, and then we will just end the game. So we definitely, like I said, you don't, even if you think you can end the game there, if you want to play it safe, Aaron's up. We have 2 inhibitors, right? Like, we're in no position to, like, we are in the position to throw. So they are in no position to come back and, you know, try to carry this game. Ooh, good hit. Okay, let's just get the bot too real quick. Oh, unfortunate. Gonna dodge that actually real quick. Nah, but I am stunned for so long. Oh my god, I hate Leon as a champion. I didn't even think I got hit by that. Whatever her sword throw is. Unlucky. I literally didn't think I got hit by it, so I didn't flash it. I was like, oh, that's not gonna touch me. But I don't know. Maybe I can go back and like rewatch the video and see if I did or not. Learn hitboxes. Maybe either Riot's wrong here or I'm wrong. I don't know. Definitely didn't look like it hit me though. We got the soul. We're in a good spot. That was a mistake though. Mundo and I didn't need to push that far, regardless of if that stun hit me or not. I do think that was a little aggressive. That's how you throw your leads. I just gave over like a huge bounty, right? And now the enemy team have that confidence to keep playing. That throw just stops our momentum. Like, you just really don't need to be doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's, again, we can play cocky all we want. This is a weird game, a little bit. We can play cocky all we want, but at the end of the day, if, you know, you're throwing your lead and then we start blaming our teammates for throwing our lead, then really it's on us. Because I'm the one that's bad. I really shouldn't be making these stupid mistakes.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Let me get this, and we're gonna get Infinity Edge real quick too. They'll probably just win the game for us. Good job, guys. We got Infinity Edge. I'm gonna get another pink ward in case we need it for some reason. Looks like they're good. Well done. GG. That actually should be game with the timers. I thought it was Yasuo TP. That was not. I am very sorry. Yeah, we had a big impact on this game. we're able to carry through a little bit. The classic. We're basically able to stop Viego from really participating in this game, which is such a big thing, especially as a mid laner. If you have an impact on your jungle, the enemy jungle, it just makes life so easy. Because Sedge was able to kind of free roam and do what you wanted. Viego tried ganking. I like poked the crap out of him and he had to run away. And then he like basically never really came back mid because he's like, Ahri's not going to do anything for us. So it really just comes down to playing the macro game, right? Like I didn't do anything exceptional, right? I didn't go all peasy zang on these kids and start like keyblading, dodging every skill shot under the sun and like doing these fancy feat things. You can literally just win games by playing everything simple. And that's what most people should do in the lower brackets. Just play like you're learning the game. Play like you're trying to learn macro. So what do we do? Beginning of the game, we ward Raptors. Why? To get vision on Viego. Viego didn't start there? Okay, great. Now we know where and how to play around the different rivers. And then from there, because we know where he starts, we can also start to poke out Ahri. Now, Ahri is not a very good matchup into Yasuo. It allows Yasuo to, kind of have a little bit more flexibility in this case. But poke out Ahri where you can. Keep using your E's, Q's, grass procs if you take grass, that sort of thing. And then we just really continue to snowball our pressure and lead. She had Ignite, we had TP. So at the end of the day, we just had a big advantage. So with all of that being said, love you all. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Take care. And of course, peace out.